team ready.
Another good win, Graham.
Well, today was just, I mean, I knew the lads were going to tire, that's why I tried to start as many fresh legs as I could. Just about winning when you're playing, I take it that's the localist we get to play against, is it? In terms of matches, yeah. So it's just important that you try and win that game by hook or by crook, as they say. I mean, it's difficult out there today, it was quite bubbly, very warm day. I've spoke long enough about fitness levels, and second game in 3 days was always going to be a test for us, and I think you can see some people were struggling, but fair play to them. We had a word at half time. I think, to be honest, I think that game was just going to be won by those who got the most enthusiasm for it more than actual football ability as such. But I'm saying that was a good goal that won it, wasn't it? So fair play, that probably deserves to win.
And they worked really hard. I mean, it was a genuinely, I think Rangers were the better side. They played the better football as well. Yeah,
we've said all along their effort is not questionable in matches. So they've given it again today, and I think they deserve to win. Yeah, I think you're quite right. We just got to get Whitby out of the way now, haven't we? And hopefully try and pick it. It's just important to try and get on the back of Saturday as well, get another win. Just to keep everything buoyant, and people like you've come off, and the fans have applauded him off, and it should give them a little buzz of the possibilities of the place, shouldn't it? Just to see them coming off and people appreciating the effort they've put in, forgetting the result. I mean, they've clapped off when they've lost here. But today we've won, and they've shown their applause.
And the young lads again, there's an awful lot of teenagers in the squad, but they're all doing you proud, really.
Well, they're enthusiastic, but apart from that, they've got ability. That's the important thing. Poor the young kid up front got smashed by the goal very early doors. He's struggling to breathe, that's why he had to go off at half time. Jack come on again and showed he's got good feet as a striker into feet, and Alex has done well since day one since he's come in. So yeah, they've been a big plus, and that's what we said from day one when we knew we were relegated. Let's throw some of the kids in and see if we get some pluses out of it. Well, the people of Stafford can look at that and see there's some pluses in the youth team. That's credit to Chris Curtis and the people who run the under-18s. I know they've won their league, but to step up from that into this is a massive step, to be fair. But they show that they're more than capable of handling it, and like I say, that's only benefits the club long term.
And it's got to help because there's an element now we've actually gained a little bit of momentum going into the close season. At least it gives the people of Stafford can actually start thinking a little bit more positively about next year than all the negativity that was about for months.
You can get carried away end of season, can't you? And it can camouflage things a little bit because end of season results sometimes are false. I've seen many teams finish end of seasons. They call them nothing games when there's nothing on them as such with them, and then you think, oh, everything's hunky-dory. But it mustn't camouflage that there's still a big job to be done at this football club. But there are pluses in the youngsters, and that says volumes from the under under 7s or some under 6s right the way through. That if you nurture that side of the club, then eventually, for the level of football we're operating at, you should be able to get some players coming through. We're not talking about trying to bring them through to play in the Premier League. You might get the odd one that surprises you, but you're talking about bringing them through to play at a decent level of non-league football. So that side of the club needs to be nurtured just as much as the first team needs rejuvenating.
Nice long trip next week for the last one. So at least they'll go into it full of confidence.
Well, the point is, I've said all along, is the important part was not to embarrass this football club in the remaining whatever games it was, and I think we can all take our offs to the players and say they certainly haven't done that. Obviously there's a result the other week with 13-1, and that's the sort of thing you've got to avoid. And it could so easily happen by people just switching off. I thought we were quite lethargic today. We didn't really look energyless in the first half, but they dug deep again and they got themselves a result. And like I say, everyone are warm and they're quite buoyant on the back of it, aren't they?
Excellent. Cheers, Graham. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Graham.